Hi, I'm John Cena. Hit the like button if you think that the New Day should have split up after Big E got hurt.
So there's this story that is flying under the radar on Raw. Nobody is talking about the fact that what if Xavier Woods actually finally turns on Kofi Kingston? Nobody is trying to bring this up. Now, hold on. What if there's a swerve? What if Kofi and Odyssey Jones, what if those two guys were to turn on Xavier Woods? Now, like I said, look out for that. So there is tons of possibilities, right? Because, okay, what if Woods don't turn on Kofi? What if it's Kofi and his new boy, Odyssey Jones? What if those two guys turn on Xavier Woods out of nowhere? That will shock the world. People are talking about Odyssey Jones. People are talking about the debut of Odyssey Jones from last week. But man, to my knowledge, if you saw that segment, if you saw the segment tonight, man, Woods does not like Odyssey Jones. Is he mad? Is he bothered that Kofi Kingston went over his head and he is trying to replace Big E? Listen, the New Day is stale. They've been stale ever since Big E got injured. So, would it be best if they were to split? I like the fact that they brought in Odyssey Jones to possibly replace Big E. But I also like that Woods is not open to that idea. So is there a possibility that Woods might turn on Kofi Kingston? So I've been doing a little research. I looked at Up, Up, Down, Down, their YouTube channel. And for a whole month, Kofi Kingston has not been on that channel. So I'm like, hold on now. Are they trying to transition Kofi Kingston into not being on that channel very often? I think that was a huge seed that was planted that nobody is trying to bring up. Kofi Kingston, he used to be on that channel every week, but not anymore. Over a month. We haven't seen Kofi on that channel in over a month. So I think they might be trying to split up the New Day. Finally. Now, do I think that Woods will join Karrion Kross? No, that would not make any sense. I can't see Woods being the lackey of Karrion Kross. That makes no sense. Xavier Woods is a future Hall of Famer, so I can't see him joining Karrion Kross. But I can't see him having a singles heel run. Listen, we need more heels. I just wish Woods was on SmackDown. We need more heels on SmackDown. But I always wanted the New Day to break up, but I'm like, why can't we do something different that nobody will see coming? Why not turn Kofi Kingston heel, man? Fuck. Why not turn Kofi Kingston heel? Nobody will see it coming. To me, Kofi is the Black John Cena. We have never seen Kofi as a heel. Why not turn Kofi heel, man? Why Xavier Woods? Here is my main issue. Why did it take so long for the New Day to finally break up? Because I heard a rumor that when Woods won the King of the Ring, I heard that he was supposed to turn heel on Kofi, but he said no. So why now? I think that was the perfect opportunity for Woods to turn heel after he won the King of the motherfucking Ring. I feel like that was the best option. Why would you wait now? Okay, will we care about a heel Xavier Woods? How would that look? How would a heel promo of Woods sound like? Do I think that Big E will eventually come back? Yes. I think Big E will eventually come back. But I like this storyline. I like the fact that they brought in Odyssey Jones to drive a wedge between Kofi and Woods. Because, man, for the past 2 weeks, Woods has had a stank look on his face. He has not been opening up to Odyssey Jones. He has had a stank-ass look on his face, and I love it. But I just wish this was Kofi Kingston who had a stank look on his face. Because, man, this seems so predictable. Everybody always talked about what if Woods turns heel. But we never talked about Kofi Kingston turning heel. He's been a heel for the past 20-some years, man. Why not turn him heel? Fuck, like I said, he's the Black John Cena. I'm like, he might retire, never turning heel. Now, I do like this storyline. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, Woods turns on Kofi. I do trust Triple H with this storyline. This is his specialty. He loves doing these kind of storylines where two best friends, they fight and they break up. He is the king of writing this storyline. So I do trust Triple H with this storyline. If Woods does turn on Kofi Kingston, look at what he did with Ciampa and Johnny G. So Triple H does have experience writing this kind of storyline. Like I said, do research. Go on Xavier Woods' YouTube channel. Kofi Kingston has not been seen in over a month on that channel. And if you look at the past videos, he's not on that channel all that often. That's a red flag. All I see is Xavier Woods and Tyler Breeze. That's all I see. I don't see Kofi Kingston on that channel anymore. Not that often. And Kofi was a mainstay on that channel. The story will be Xavier Woods is not ready to move on from Big E. And he is not going to like the fact that Kofi Kingston went over his head and brought in a possible replacement for Big E without consulting him. I think that's what this story is going to go down. And I like it. But there's two options. Maybe this is not a big deal, right? Maybe this is not a big deal. And maybe Woods will eventually open up to Jones. He might. Maybe this is nothing. But there is a strong possibility. You gotta look at Xavier Woods' body language. He has awful body language every time he's around Jones. For example, Xavier Woods, tonight, he challenged the Final Testament to a tag team match, player. But he wanted him and Kofi to challenge the Final Testament. He said nothing about adding Jones to their tag team match. And he seemed kind of pissed off. He seemed bothered. Man, you gotta look at his fucking body language. This guy does not like Odyssey Jones in this group. And I think he's going to be very frustrated with Kofi Kingston that he brought this guy in to possibly replace Big E. I think this might be the most underrated story on Raw that nobody's talking about. We might finally see a New Day breakup, as we should, because listen, this tag team is dead. The New Day is dead, man. These guys, they get no pops. The crowd don't even say, New Day rocks. New Day rocks. They are over the New Day. Listen, I would say maybe 4 years ago, all we saw was tons of New Day merch in that audience. But not anymore. Not anymore. We don't see no New Day merch whatsoever. So yes, I think this is the perfect opportunity to finally break up the New Day. Here's why the New Day never broke up during the Vince McMahon era. It was because they sold too much merch. Now their merch sales have gone down. Nobody gives two shits about the New Day. They are a nostalgia act. So it might be best for them to finally break up so we can have something new. I think Woods might have upside if he were to turn heel. But like I said, I would love to see Kofi Kingston as a heel, because we have never seen Kofi with Edge. That would have been very, very intriguing. But I am excited about the prospects of the New Day breaking up and Kofi and Woods having a feud. That's going to be very interesting. We got to see that on pay-per-view. Hopefully, Triple H will book this feud right. These guys got to have a pay-per-view match because these guys are Hall of Famers. They are part of one of the greatest tag teams of all time. This is a special breakup if they were to break up. This got to be a big time feud in that mid-card. They got to have a pay-per-view match because this is, damn near 10 years in the fucking making. They've been together for the past 10 years, man. So this is a big deal. So what do I think about Mr. Odyssey Jones? I think that guy has huge upside. And I love the pairing between him, Woods, and Kofi. But if he were to break away to be a singles guy, he would be a star. Because listen, I think he is Keith Lee's replacement. That's what I think. He is Keith Lee's replacement. That's why I can't see Lee coming back to World Wrestling Federation. Why? We got Jones now. We got Odyssey Jones. So why the fuck will we need Keith Lee? So overall, I like the potential. I love the upside of Jones on Raw. I think he has tons of upside. That guy is going to be a star because he has tons of charisma. That's what they said on commentary. That guy has tons of charisma, and he has size, and he's very, very athletic. This guy has tons of potential because Mark Henry actually discovered him. And honestly, he reminds me of Mark Henry. That's why he has tons of upside. Just imagine a heel Odyssey Jones. That's going to be scary. If someday we might get a heel Odyssey Jones. Like I said, this guy has charisma, he has personality, he's very, very athletic. More athletic than Mark Henry. Like I said, we don't need Keith Lee in the World Wrestling Federation if we got Odyssey motherfucking Jones. Because I think he's better. I think he's better than Keith Lee. He has more charisma, he has more size, he has more height, he has more personality, and guess what? He's a better promo than Keith motherfucking Lee. And that is a great sign. That is a great prospect. I like the upside and potential of Odyssey motherfucking Jones. But let's go back to Woods. What does Woods have to offer as a heel? Do I think Triple H will book him right as a heel? I think Woods will be a solid mid-card heel. But, like I said, he needs to go to SmackDown. Because I would love to see a heel Woods on SmackDown. I would love to see a heel Woods going against Cody motherfucking Rhodes. So what are my thoughts about Xavier Woods winning the King of the Ring? Do I think he was a great King of the Ring winner? He was solid, but he could have been a great heel King of the Ring. I think they truly dropped the ball on that gimmick. When he was King Woods, I'm like, man, turn this guy heel. He had heel written all over him. I don't know why they didn't turn him heel, but obviously it was his fault. Vince, listen, I heard that Vince wanted to turn him heel, but he said no. He did not want to turn on Kofi Kingston, even though there was no Big E. So I'm like, bruh, nobody cares about the New Day if there's no Big E. That's facts. Now, we might care about the New Day, once again, if Woods actually embraces Jones. If Woods don't embrace Jones, then yes, we gotta break up the motherfucking New Day. But let's say Woods actually embraces Jones in the New Day. I think that will be a great spark. I think that will be a great refresh. If they were to officially add Odyssey Jones as a new member of the New Day, I think they would resell merch. They might resell New Day merch. Why not? Right? That means they have a new member, so now this will be a brand new New Day. But please, send him to SmackDown. The moment they have a feud, right? Kofi and Woods, the moment that feud ends, please draft him to SmackDown so he can wrestle Cody motherfucking Rhodes, right? Because Cody has no more heel opponents. Like I said, man, they had to book KO and Cody Rhodes. So this is face and face. Look, the moment the Kofi Kingston feud ends with Xavier Woods, they better trade him back to SmackDown as a heel so he can face Cody motherfucking Rhodes for the world title. Like I said, SmackDown, they need more heel wrestlers. They have nobody. I can't believe Cody Rhodes has no more heel opponents. And it's all Triple H's fault. That's it. I'm done.